Neurospirituality is an emerging discipline that fuses neuroscience and spirituality studies to understand human experiences. The key idea is that spiritual and religious experiences, whether induced by meditation, prayer, or psychedelics, have identifiable neural correlates. They're happening in the brain, and we can map them. Michael Ferguson's research has identified a spirituality circuit in the brain. A central node is the periaqueductal gray, or PAG, a midbrain structure involved in defensive behaviors, pain modulations, and altered states of consciousness. The PAG connects to networks involved in self-transcendence, awe, wonder, but also fear and submission. Here's what's wild. Ferguson found that lesions in certain brain areas can actually increase spiritual acceptance and experiences. Some people with brain injuries develop hyper-religiosity, intense spiritual or religious beliefs and experiences. The brain networks that normally regulate or inhibit spiritual thinking are damaged, so spiritual cognition goes into overdrive. It's like a car without brakes. This reveals something important. The brain has circuits specifically involved in generating spiritual experiences, and these same circuits can be activated by psychedelics. Ferguson's research distinguishes between mystical spirituality and dogmatic spirituality. These aren't just philosophical differences, they activate different brain networks. Mystical spirituality is about unity, connection, transcendence, direct experience of the divine. It activates networks involved in self-dissolution and connection to something greater. Dogmatic spirituality is about following rules, fearing punishment, maintaining rigid beliefs. It activates networks involved in threat detection, behavioral inhibition, and submission to authority. On psychedelics, if your spirituality is rooted in dogma, fear, and punishment, you're more likely to encounter imagery that reflects that. Demons aren't just random, they're your brain's way of representing spiritual threat in terms your religious conditioning understands. If your concept of God involves judgment and punishment, then psychedelic spiritual experiences can manifest as encountering punishing, demonic forces. But if your spirituality is more mystical and exploratory, you're more likely to encounter benevolent, transcendent imagery, angels, light beings, cosmic love. It's the same brain circuits, just filtered through different interpretations based on your conditioning.